I sound, and you know, that's how that should be sounding. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, got tired of fighting, facing indictments. I just fed up the excitement, the tightness starting to ease. Beat them times that I would plead. Baby, fight your demons, please. I know you fighting a disease, don't need nobody expertise. You brought me to my knees, girl, it ain't no guarantees. Made my whole body freeze like it's 17 degrees. Headed somewhere overseas, maybe in Belize, maybe it's in Greece. Walking, speaking Greek here, bless you when somebody sneeze. It ain't been easy, changing, turning to this different person. I had to heal faster than I planned, but here I stand. I feel better when my pockets got a couple grand, and know I'm further where I'm at than when I first began. Yeah, I've been held back by some people, leaving by myself. I used to have a lot of reasons, never blame myself. I never ask no one for help, I do it all myself. I put my bullshit on the counter cause it ain't bringing wealth. Promises someone can't keep, don't keep it G. People they aspire to be a people to please. Never wasn't me pretending.
Yo, what's good, what's good?
They pulling up, I'm walking up and I'ma walk them down.
I see y'all in the building with us.
Casket, let the choir sing. Another family mourning, grieving in the early morning. That little bullshit they be spitting.
Matty Flip, what's good?
Prison woman's right strip, I got a wife and daughter. My nigga, you the type of man who need a wig shot. The type I'll smack out with a rocker, use the lock and sock. I put your head into a box and leave it on your block. Had many ops out in torch, this is not a shock. That boy get his head knocked on my man flock. 2 pints of walk, straight drop, at him on the clock. The same man buying likes, that nigga love them bots. A white boy saying nigga, thinking that he pop.
I'm fucking with him, bro. Like I said, man, he ain't never miss, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you hop on the track, bro, you know what I mean? Delivery-wise, cadence-wise, lyrical-wise, like, it's all there, bro. I'm really hearing the upgrade on these tracks right here, especially, it's giving Marvin, not Marvin, I'm gonna say Marvin's Room, but what was that?
Yes, sir. Y'all hear this. Y'all hear this.
Take care, bro. You know what I mean?
Shout out Red in the building. Brandy, what's good?
This one could be it right here, bro. This one could really be it right here.
Let niggas know, man. Like,
welcome in.
It's too little, too late. What you was trying to do,
Woo.
shit ain't gonna work. Yeah. What 50 say though? It's better than a hole in the head, right?
Yes, sir. Pull up, man. Pull up. I see y'all out there, man. Make sure that y'all stop in. Appreciate y'all, man. I see you. What's good? Welcome in. This is your boy Big here on CTV Radio, the most elite radio station here on TikTok and in the Midwest. We the Indie Connect. Connecting artists to community, man. Come catch this vibe. You heard. If you pulling up and you on any of these platforms, I want to say what's good with you. Blue Jay, what's good, man? I see you out there in the building with us. I hear a little bit of a feedback, but I think I got it now. Submitted mine. I appreciate you submitting that song, man. We won't be listening to music until a little bit later. Today we do have an interview going on, man. We'll be interviewing a young man by the name of Poppy Dizzy, man. This is where am I hearing this extra feedback at? Hold on, give me a second, y'all. All right. I don't know where it's at. Is it me? Okay, we're going to have to roll with it. I hope y'all don't hear it out there, man. Let me know if y'all hear it out there. If y'all do, I'm going to have to figure that part out. But I think I'm good. I think we good. Anywho, welcome in. I appreciate y'all pulling up on me. This your boy Big. We about to have a great interview with my brethren, Poppy Dizzy, man. We had a few of them. Please go back and check, man, especially if you pulling up on me over there on YouTube. You'll be able to see that we have plenty. We have at least one or two interviews with Poppy Dizzy. And each one of them has been coming off the emergence of a brand new project. So again, we back with a whole new project. We started the night off with the last song of this EP or album, called Epiphany. Now the album itself is called Too Little Too Late. So we excited to get into it, man. You know Shakespeare in the building. What's good, broski? I see you over there on Instagram. So guys, we are on several different platforms, man, and I appreciate everybody pulling up. Quaz, what's good with you, man? Over there on Twitch. I appreciate you, man. Continue to tap that screen for us. Make sure that you stick around, you know, be in the chat, be active with us, man. That's exactly what we're here for, and that's the purpose of all these platforms. Today, we're live over on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, and TikTok. You hear me? So we on all of them, man. So make sure that you guys say hello on each one. Make sure you follow on each one. But more importantly, man, stick around and know the story of my guy, Poppy Dizzy, as we talk about his, I want to say this is the 4th album. And this one here is called Too Little Too Late, man. We're going to get into one more before we pull them up, man. That way we can get these shares out. We can get people in the room. We can say hello to everybody while one play. One thing that I'm telling you, it's a blur sometimes, man. Sometimes shit just be going so fast, you don't know where we at, what's going on. And that's just one of the many tracks off of the album. What I love is it's a 12-track project. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of independent artists are stepping out of the realm of 4, 5, 7, 8 songs. You know, they're doing EPs, but he stepped into the realm of, I'm a full-fledged artist, and said, I'm going to give y'all a 12-track project. And, man, I'm telling y'all, every song is hitting. It has this old school feel to it, this boom bap feel to it, all of these soul samples, these soul sounds that is on this this project. If you're a person of that caliber that love that type of music, you're gonna find yourself drawn to almost every single track, but also diving into every single track and listening to what he's talking about, man. The story is prolific. So let's go ahead and get into this track before we pull him up, man. This one here is called It's a Blur. Make sure you guys are double tapping the screen and also sharing it live. Again, this your boy Big. It's a Vibolation. Chapter 3, verse 13. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Oh my gosh, was that me? That was definitely him.
Yeah. Yeah. Turn them up. Shout out Nora in the building. What up, Nora?
So familiar when they spoken, it's a blur. Zoned out stone, I'm just reading about the earth. Scrolling later down my feet, another his and hers. Another day of comments in the trolling niggas worse. Women telling men what they should do and what to do. Men telling women what's they place and who to date. I know that God is great, so every day I'm giving praise. But shout out to those women who survived trauma.
Yeah.
Shout out to those men
Deestra, what's good?
To them babies,
I see you in the building, Deestra Bill.
Damn it, these just children. The future of our
Make sure y'all double tap that screen, share the live.
Representative influence in these deaths, triggered by some words that don't truly even hurt. I guess for what it's worth, it ain't the truth. We all search. There's some things we just don't deserve, and voices should be heard. Instead,
what's up, though, Christian? I see you, man.
Also, him is ass a liar. Don't ever be quiet. Things I heard.
Rondell June, what up?
Watching Malcolm in the middle way before I play with pistols.
Hey, Bill, what's good? We will be a little later. Right now, we're doing the interview with an independent artist. Stick around, man. Learn a little bit about his story. You feel me?
I remember me and Fred running through the store. Ran out through the front, called my nigga George. He broke free, dropped security to the floor. Let my thoughts get the best of me. I was still naive. I done lost people dear to me, no make believe. The tears my soul bleeds, ain't nobody helping me. Went underneath the grid, no one checked for me.
I understand, Bill. I understand. You just try to get a song in and out. You being quick with it, in and out. God, I like this one, dog. This sample on here is nasty. What's good, y'all? Make sure we double tapping that screen, sharing the live. Bill, do me a favor, man. Share the live to a few people.
Oh my gosh, what's up, man?
Yo, this is Dim Atlas. You're now tuned to CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Come catch this vibe. Peace.
I was like, how was it playing? It was showing like it was paused. I got you, gang. Appreciate you. Vibe Killer, what up, man? Appreciate you sliding in. Welcome in, y'all. We're about to get this thing started. Today we have Poppy Dizzy in the building with us, man. We'll be talking to him about his latest project called Too Little Too Late. You just heard a track off of there called It's a Blur. Again, the soul samples are going insane. We started the night off with a track today called Epiphany. We're gonna listening to a few more of them. I got a couple of my favorites. We're gonna see what about some of his favorites. But nonetheless, man, I'm excited to get this man in the room and having a good conversation with my brother Poppy Dizzy, man. All right, let me go ahead and pull him up here, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's good with you, King?
What's good, Brody? How you?
Man, blessed, man. I'm highly favored, as they will say as well. Blessed and highly favored. You hear me?
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
That part. We always say, man, slow motion better than no motion, all motion, good motion. And you currently are in motion right now with a brand new project out called Too Little Too Late. Bruh, before we get into it, man, and for the new people, let them know who you are, where you from, how long you been in the game, brother.
I go by a stage name, Poppy Dizzy, from the DMV. Um, I started like my interest in music started at 5. The first time I penned something was 9. The first time I recorded something I was around 18. And so that's about 11 years ago because I'm about to be 30 in May. So, you know, I've been since then recording, but um, as far as putting it on like platforms, been about 5 years.
Been about 5 years. All right, where
Yeah,
you hail from?
I'm from DC area.
Shout out to the DMV.
Oh,
Yeah, you
you
know what I'm
already
saying?
know.
Where are my peoples at, man? Let us know where you guys are in the chat, man. I know a few of our followers are from like Virginia
Oh yeah,
or DC. I need to come to
yeah,
DC, man. I gotta
yes,
come to DC.
yes, for sure, bro. It's too lit, man. A lot of
Yeah,
shit changing in DC. I ain't gonna lie about that, bro.
that's it. Big shout out to Belgium in the building. Shorty said her phone dying, but she gonna be back soon. Okay, Queen, we'll see you soon. Big shout out to Belgium in the building, man. But no, like
Yeah,
my thing is DC has this culture that is so unapologetically real, like upfront. They've been in the scene for a very long time. I mean, this chocolate city that we talk about, you know what I mean? Like, so when we talk about being from the DC area or the DMV area and the music scene and the curation scene that's out there, do you find yourself being atypical DC sound, or are you quite different? Because like in my mind, when I think of DMV or I think of like Baltimore or all of that area, I'm like first thing that comes to mind is I just forgot his name. He was with Bad Boys back in the day, King Los, right? There's not a lot of like real major names that are in that area that we're used to hearing. What helped you craft your sound, especially being from that area?
I think for me, it just mainly I'm a person that lives off of like, touches and, feels of things. I like to, feel everything raw. Like even right now, for example, like I'm outside, what I'm saying, you'll hear shit because I'm, what I'm saying, I'm real. I'm out here. What I'm saying? I like it raw. So it's like what I did with that is I just, how I felt, that's how it made me be like, oh, I want to go with this type of sound. I'm not always, what I'm saying, the one that's like, all right, I always want to be turned up. Now I like things to be crafted to where I am. I want you to hear it from my side. I want you to hear my narrative, what I'm saying, my story of everything, and it's just so happened that, I like to rap, but also, I know how to sing, but I love R&B and soul. So it's not
Say
too far
less.
fetched where you hear that soul and you hear that, that mixture come in. When I write and when I study beats, I make sure, what I'm saying, I don't miss, what I'm saying, nothing. I don't miss a breath. I don't miss a beat. I don't miss nothing because it's like I want people to really hear, what I'm saying, the sound and grow with me, what I'm saying, as a person, as an artist, what I'm saying, those that know me outside of music know
Right.
how I am, which, fuel my music. But the thing is, I don't never stop writing. What started for me,
Mm.
as a curiosity turned to, what I'm saying, an addiction. People would think there's no type of addiction type, to writing. There
Oh
actually is
no.
because, for
Right.
example, I just put this project out last month, right? And mind you, it's been done since March of last year. But I like to live life, what I'm saying? And I knew there was gonna be more that I had to, what I'm saying, say to add to it. Like the way the album sounds now, it's probably changed over 6 times
Oh
from, what I'm saying, from how it sounds. So,
wow.
you know, notice how this one's out, but I'm already on to writing, what I'm saying, next things. Of course with this junk, it's a video
That
out
part,
for it.
hey, always in motion, my friend. That's
Yeah,
the best part about it. So we
yeah.
got a question coming from our brother Bill out in Belgium. He says, "So you've been independent for over a decade," is what he's asking.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So let's say, I mean, we all know the main goal, right? The goal is to live and eat off of your artistry. If you ever had an opportunity to sign a contract with a major record label, would you take that opportunity or would you stay independent?
I'd kind of feel 50-50. If I signed a deal, it'd have to be more favorable to be on my terms, like meaning I control my music, I confirm my sound. Nobody doesn't tell me when to drop, how I can drop, and how frequently, I can drop. If I want
True.
to, be on some, I want to drop right now at the push of a button, I can.
You
So it's
can't,
like,
right?
I think of it, 50-50. It's like,
So you want to control your distribution. You
yeah.
basically want to sign a distribution deal instead of more of a contract deal with it when it comes to that. So I like that. I like that.
Yeah, because a lot of people, when you hear music and you hear, all this entertainment thing, a lot of people, they'll see the aspect of what you can do, how it can change and elevate your life. That's one thing. But
Mm.
me, I love the art. I love the craft of music. So, for me, it's not, just about the money. It's for the love and the appreciation of the art of music. You know,
Man, have you
that's
ever have you ever seen the movie Paid in Full?
yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
One of my favorite movies. You
My
sound like
godfather,
Mitch
my
right there, man.
godfather.
You
Yeah.
sound. He said, I love this game, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Ace, I love this game, Ace. He said they gonna still love me when I'm gone.
You feel me? That,
Well, hey man, I really believe, man, from listening from your older projects to this one, and I urge all of you, man, to go follow Poppy Dizzy, man, and listen through the exploration of his career to find the growth, right? And I've heard it
yeah,
over time because, him and I have been rocking with each other for a minute now, and
yeah,
I'm always appreciative when I get that message. You know what I mean? And the message is project out, need a new interview. Let's get to it, boss. You know what I mean? And
always.
and and that's one way. So Bill asked the question, how does he promote music? I struggle with that. That is one. Knowing that you have an outlet, a space, another platform that you can go and stand in front of and, preach the gospel of your project so you people know that it's out, and then you can always chop and use this content to your
Mm,
use. Now, one thing I want to talk to, and we're gonna get into a song right after this one. I love how you spoke to the effect of, all right, I had this ready about a year ago. You know what I'm saying? And since then I wanted to go. This is what you said. I wanted to go live life so I could put more into it. I like that. So with that, it probably changed over 6-7 times, you said.
Yep.
What made you say this is the final cut? I like these 12 tracks. I like what I've done. Put it out.
I think because, like I said, since it's been done since last year, all I've done is add more in total. You know what I'm saying? I wrote like 27 songs for my album, but I was going off of where where I currently am right now.
Right.
Where my headspace is, how life is, what I'm saying, just what the current temperature is. And I hear, what the temperature is, and then that's what makes me be like, all right, cool. I know I want to go here. When I get to a point where it's like, all right, I'm not writing anymore, I don't have to write no more. That's when I know I've made my final decision. So Epiphany was like the last one that made me was like, all right, I don't want to write no more. Like, not even I don't want to write no more, but I'm done writing because like this, what I'm saying, this was the final one. This was that, what I'm saying, one of them songs. It's like I wanted this to, as the album starts with Keep It P, I wanted this to close it. Once I got that satisfaction, I was content with it. I was like, bet, I'm ready to put this out now.
Say less, man. Well, let's get into one of the tracks, man. We're gonna play that track, and then we're gonna talk through your thoughts on it and what kind of like lined it up, like so how the order of the whole album. That's what we're gonna get into next, man. Again, guys, make sure you guys go find it. Crooks, what's good? I see you over there, man. Make sure you hop in, double tap the screen with your boy, man. Let us know that you in the building. Say what up, though. Also, we're chilling with Poppy Dizzy, man. Brand new album that's out right now on all platforms. It's probably a little hard to see right there. It is called Too Little, Too Late. This one here, man, we're gonna get into it. It's called Headsprung. Excuse me, did I say that right? Headstone. Excuse me. I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm like LL Cool J. Why would you do that?
Myself earlier this morning.
Right. But we're gonna get into it. It's called Headstones. Let us know how y'all feel about it. 1, if you like it. 2, if you don't. 3, if you're on the fence. Limbo Slim, what's good? Or is it Lambo? Excuse me. Lambo Slim, what's good, buddy? Pull up. Let's get into it here on CTV Radio.
Oh, yeah.
It's CTV Radio. Live. In the mix with Biggie.
Let me know if you guys can hear that in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear it in the chat.
Everything, shit change every day. I don't even know if I truly want to stay. I don't have a feeling that I want to where I stay. I'ma have to do things in my own way. Hate and they hard when they speaking on tape. Fuck it, I'ma catch them some point another day. Looking in the sky and the sky all gray. Looking at my people and the acts they betray. Dead love here, it ain't going nowhere. Curse with a curse and I really don't care. Accustomed to hurt, but I also did hurt, so I can't be mad. I was also doing dirt. Shit, I deserve wool, maybe it's whatever. Take it on the chin, freedom niggas out the pen. I done paid a lot of people first month rent. If I ever needed, they would never learn to sin. I put it on my pen, I don't cap when I rap. Get your top peeled back, I don't gotta make a track. I don't gotta sling the ratch, I can use me a bat. Knock your head clean up, boy, your skull gon' crack. Still fucked up, Rennie started smoking crack. So fucked up, man, when I'm gon' snap. Rafi got slump a little less than the stack. Killer Scott free, next year got whacked. When it all falls down, who was there for you? When your friends switched up, who was there for you? When your man got shot, girl, I cared for you. Took money from myself, girl, I shared with you. Fast with new clothes, new sale for you. But you turn around and say I ain't do for you. You know better than yeah, she the same way. Go digging, taking food off of my plate. Can't believe this hoe had behind my ring. Checked out then, I'ma see what it bring. I play it out, we'll see come spring. But I then got somebody else that I'm seeing. Wish I didn't meet a lot of people on God. Did this all one, think about the eyes. Don't shake hands, I'ma hit you with a 9. Lexi still lying about fucking over Shire. Push me to the point I gotta start pulling cards. Letting down my guard, Jenny need a big fraud. Why I fucked up and they screaming at his flaws. Nia still done broke dick in her jaws. Jane got the clap and she wanna act hard. I'm the same one that you call pipe down. Every time your ass get played by a clown, number one number that you got on speed dial. Fuck all y'all who curse my name. Never do nobody like Jay did Dame. Bet you did flip before I ever say a name. Living out of Spain, but the ass you know is silent. Every move I make, I gotta do this shit in private. Expose a lot of frauds, Mark ain't be the reach. Judging everyone, but you say you ain't a bias. Trying to sleep and sneak with your brother's girlfriend, Maya. Why you say that, Dizzy? Now they say you mean. Petty pissed off, you just went
Let us
too
know how
far.
y'all feel
Fuck
about
you
it.
mean,
One, if
bitch,
you
with
like
my
it.
green.
Two,
All
if you
bets
don't.
off, they all made a
Three, if you
scene.
on the
Future
fence.
hit with cap like the COVID vaccine. Still on that side, guess you play for that team. Made your choice and you pick who you pick. Once it's in stone, you another headstone, huh? Just another headstone, nigga.
All right. No
Once
filter.
that shit
What
set
up?
in stone.
Man, it's like a whole story.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
It's like a whole story, man. Like, come on, bro. I love it. I love it. So let's talk through first before we get into that. We did have a question. Big shout out to Bill out in Belgium, still kicking it with us. Jason, Big True, I see y'all in the building with us, man. Make sure you double tap that screen. Say what up, though, in the chat. We got an interview going on with Poppy Dizzy, straight out of the DC area, man. And we're looking at or talking through the new project that's out called Too Little, Too Late. We just heard song number 5 called Headstones. Bill said it's gas. He also asked a question, and I would love for you to kind of elaborate on it. I know I kind of answered for you, but I would love your answer first. He said, how do you promote? Because with him being an independent artist as well, he find that being one of his places of opportunity. What are some of the ways that you continue to promote your new album or your music when this out?
I feel like with this, I mean, one of the best things to do, promote is, do like not just a teaser, but before I had put my shit out, maybe like a month or two, maybe even 3, there was this one dude I had ended up, what I'm saying, speaking to, and he wanted to do a verses, what I'm saying, with me. And it's crazy because I had just left the studio from recording New Democracy, which is song number 4 on there. And he was like, let's go song for song, what I'm saying? I got some money, what I'm saying, on the line. So, of course I was like, all right, what's up? So, what he had against me, he couldn't do anything with me. You listen, you can't put, what I'm saying, drug music against,
True.
real rapping music. It's like trying to mix drugs and knowledge. They're not
That's
gonna mix
facts.
it. They're not gonna mix it in. But outside of, what I'm saying, outside of me winning, outside of that, I think the best part about it was, the sportsmanship there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter what the song was, fire, it wasn't fire, whatever, the fact that somebody, what I'm saying, engaged back and forth and wasn't scared and did it for the sport, it ain't nothing but love. So that's one way to promote, but also be strategic. You got a lot of fans, but me, I'm a sneaky type of person, you know what I'm saying? So one moment you might be on the gram and everything drop. Next moment, you wake up the next day and there's a video drop from me. You know, it's one of them type things because apparently nowadays you just gotta randomly come out, what I'm saying, and do something. You can't really say nowadays and drop a date, and say, I'm gonna do something this day because a lot of people will be expecting it. So when you do something when they don't expect it, that'll really get them talking. And also, go out, meet up with good people like you, bro. For a prime example, you meet up with people like and that, spread you to more audience. It's difficult, but I'd say don't give up. It's worth it.
It's
And
worth it.
because then you one day can tell somebody else, how you did it.
Mm.
Like, I was in the same space as you at one point, and I didn't know how to navigate and do this, but I did it, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. This is how I do it, and this is how I did it, and I care enough to teach you this game. I ain't going, keep it from you and be like, oh, you don't deserve it. No, we all
No
deserve some wisdom,
gatekeeping. Yeah.
knowledge, from somebody in this world. So, if it can be one person, or a couple of people that spread that knowledge and wisdom and want to pass that on to people, you can be that person. So,
That part.
yeah, yeah,
Hey man, shout out to my brother Jeff in the building, man. I see you in the
yeah,
building, my guy. One thing I love about Jeff, bro, he's a young black pilot, bro. And I
yeah,
seen him go through the work. I appreciate you pulling in, man. I'm always gonna be a fan of that, but I'm also a fan of you too, bro. So I appreciate you pulling up on this. Bill
yeah.
says, dude, I respect this man so much, man. You got love out in Belgium, brother. You got love out in Belgium right now, man. Shout out to Bill
Yes, sir.
for rocking with us. He said, man, it is 2 a.m. I'm going to stick around as long as I can, man. So
Yes,
we
sir.
got him watching right now, and I appreciate you sticking around. Jeff says, all gas, no brakes. Anything is possible. We all
Yes,
know,
sir.
I know this more than anyone. Absolutely, Jeff. It is all about all gas, no brakes, brother.
Yes, sir.
One thing that I know for sure is the due diligence that you do have, Poppy Dizzy, and it's the craftsmanship when it comes to putting stuff like this together, as far as in
Mm,
this project, and then also getting out here and getting in front of the people, man. I already know that having that tenacity to do this, because I know a lot of times some people find this to be nerve wracking, right? Like, oh man, I got to do the interview. I don't know what I'm going to say. How am I going to do this, that, and the other? But you've always come in with much composure and always able to tell your story, brother. Now we're gonna backtrack just a bit because I want to talk to you about headstones.
mm, mm,
Like, again, when I'm listening to it, it sounds like we're listening to a movie, man. This is the middle beginning of the plot. We're starting to really figure out what the movie's about. Like, talk
mm.
to us about headstones and then also the placement of this one. Why is it almost the middle of your project?
So originally, um, it wasn't even called. It wasn't even called the Headstones. It was called something else, and that beat was originally a different beat. But when I had, when I had wrote that, this, what I'm saying, this album, this is my second album technically, because my first one was Recovery Mode 3 years ago. March 18th made it 3 years ago. What I'm saying? But this is my second one. So um it picks up from there, what I'm saying? If anybody, when you listen to me and you hear my first album, you would hear a lot in there. You would, know there was a lot going on in my life at that time. You know that I was living in a different situation, what I'm saying? I was, in this whole different situation, you know, you know, I talk about
Definitely.
things, that we don't talk about. That we don't talk about, we don't talk about family issues that we got no more. We don't talk about divorces and how they affect, what I'm saying, kids
Facts.
and
Facts. Real life shit.
little, what I'm saying, little kids like boys, girls, and the sons and daughters and everybody who it affects. We don't talk about our own emotions, what I'm saying? Men don't talk about our emotions, what I'm saying? So we gotta have somebody that, what I'm saying, that does it. We gotta have somebody that gotta, can't be afraid to talk about this, type of shit. Like, it's alright to be, what I'm saying, turned up every now and then, but it's just like, man, I just want to talk about my life because what I'm saying, I've been through
That
a
part.
lot of, I've been through a lot of shit and I fought a lot of, things as a man. But one thing I'll say about myself, even in my roughest times and my roughest days, what I'm saying, is that as a person, I'm resilient. I'm very resilient and
Amen.
you know, I don't back down from no challenge. So I've done things I've not before thought that, were possible. Things that I ain't think that I could do, I've done. And it's just all about, changing, what I'm saying, that around. So Headstones pulls from, it picks up from, what my last album didn't talk about. My last album, what I'm saying, I was in a different situation. My last album, I was fucking married. I am not
Right.
married at this current moment right now. What I'm saying? And I pick up from that, what I'm saying? I tell my side of the story. But the difference between my first album and my second album, this second album, I'm very unfiltered about it. But
Mm.
that's why the title is what it is. Too little, too late. Look at the cover. You know,
Yeah.
you'll see a ring on a hand, and you'll see somebody smoking, and you'll see a skull. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm already dead inside. So it's like, what else could you do? You know, what else can people do that hasn't already been done to me? You know what I'm saying? I've done, you know what I'm saying, and overcame a lot of things. So it's like, you know, Headstones is one of the ones where it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get lines off. I'm gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, what happened, you know what I'm saying, but I'm also talk about, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna cover a few topics, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna really say what's on my mind. Like when I say Jane and I say Nia in there, that's my sister and my stepmother. I no longer speak to them, but you know what I'm saying, just know they did some real, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
some fucked up, you know what I'm saying, things, you know, but it's like, you know, I ain't gonna forget. Don't think you won't hear my mouth about it, you
That
know.
part. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, people know that I'm talking to them like, yeah, I didn't forget. I could have talked about it then.
Yeah, yeah.
Believe me, I could have talked about it then, but I realized, and as I'm getting older, patience and silence is golden, you
Mm.
know. And it's like I'ma just have it written down and everything, so I already know what it sounds like. But I know when other people hear it, they're gonna be like, "Yo, this is crazy." You know what I'm saying? People be like, "This is a hell of a story." It's like, yeah,
That
that's what I
part.
that's what I want people to pick up from my music. Like, this isn't just music. This is like somebody actually telling stories.
Mm.
You know,
And that's what I get.
country is a genre that's slept on, but country, you know, if you noticed about country music, they tell good stories.
Mm-hmm.
This real
Mm-hmm.
deep, dark storyteller. I don't know if you're, you know, if anybody's listening to Drake and Party's new album, but that song Die Trying is a prime example.
Mm.
But outside of that, you know, that's how Headstones came about, bro.
I love it, man. I love it, man. That is important to know when listening to the project because we get to understand why it sounds the way it sounds, right? So when we listen to it, I started off saying, Uncle Mundo, what up? I started off saying that this is a very soulful project, right? From all of the samples, the beat selections, everything
Mhm.
has a real soulful tone, undertone to it. But even then, a dark undertone to it, right? Because
Yeah.
we're talking right from your artwork all the way down to the title, even to some of the names of the tracks. We're definitely like closing a chapter, and that's the part that stands out
Yeah.
so much in this project is that we're closing the chapter, and to end on a song or to end the project on a song called Epiphany. I can only imagine what our new chapter is gonna look like. So we're excited for whatever that may come, whenever that may come. But I know you got something in the works, man. So we're gonna get to talking
Yeah.
about that. We're gonna talk through one more. We're gonna play one more track, and then we're gonna talk through that, and then we're gonna go into what the future looks like for Poppy Dizzy. Ari,
Yeah.
Lachelle, I see you in the building with us. I appreciate you pulling up. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen. Guys, if you please can, share this out to 5, maybe 10 people if you're sitting around listening. And we appreciate you being here wholeheartedly. All right, let's get into this next one. This one here is called Past and Present. I would love to get more information about this one once it's over with. Let's get into it,
Yeah.
man. Come catch this
Sir.
vibe. You heard?
Sir.
Oh, yeah! It's
Oh, it is.
CTV Radio. Live. In the mix with
Sir.
Biggie.
There's this thing that we did in there. It was like, oh, baby. It was like, yeah, that. It was like,
Everybody gonna know. People gonna pick up on them vibes.
2017, I'm single now, but still in love with Kira. And I ain't believe her when she said she done, I was gonna miss her. And I fucked it up, being immature, a little insecure. Shit, I didn't know that my feelings were pure, just wasn't sure. It was backwoods, down Seawoods, in the trap house. We was smoking good, we was drinking good. Shit was all good in the neighborhood. Praying, hoping things stayed good. This was when I was trying to find myself. Blaming people, you can guess what else. Northwest nigga got expelled. Could've stayed, I would've excelled. Fuck that, I just wasn't focused. Streets and guns got my main focus. Streets got me under hypnosis. Carly got a cancer diagnosis. Joseph died from tuberculosis. Listen close to the words spoken. Hate it when I feel down and hopeless. Dreading every single little thought provoking. Wish I was, but I'm not joking. Anxious body even when I'm smoking. Nothing works, ask me how I'm coping. Say the words, then you start choking. Broke down in my spirit battered, but I know I'm chosen. Guess this here's just another emotion.
Yeah, what up,
Sipping a
Fonzo?
potion, I'm
I see
avoiding
you, bro.
commotion, huh? 2019, second kid coming, had the picture painted clear. Caught COVID next year, at the height of it, I thought my life was in the rear. And so I talked to T, I got hooked on T, she was pregnant later on.
Let us know how y'all feel about it. 1, if y'all like it. 2, if y'all don't. 3, if you're on the fence.
In 22 and we lost the baby in 23. It was a crazy time you just had to see. Fast forward, I'm still mourning and she's still moaning off the early morning. Her back seats was the bed sheets and her heartbeat matched my heartbeat. Things change unexpectedly and it changed the whole trajectory. I was only looking for complexity. Always wonder what's my life expectancy. So I fade out, zone out. Think about it, I done tensed up. Stomach tight, arms weak. Damn it, now I done fucked up. Can't breathe cause I overthink. Would talk but no words form. So I drink water that was lukewarm. Trying to get back to my normal form. This is why I gotta take breaths. I ain't really been getting rest. I ain't letting shit digest. I ain't get it all off my chest. 16 when I left the nest. Prepared for worse but hoping for the best. Imagine living with the ones you love and get treated like a guest. I hate you.
Teasy, what up, Teasy?
Oh, God, not you laughing at me. It does not sound like an outro to a mixtape. But no, you are a harsh person. You can definitely be harsh at times. That's just you having your guard up. You're guarded. Like, that's just what that is. But you got a soft side to you, you know? You hide it a lot, but you can definitely see it. It comes out to play sometimes.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Sheesh. All right, man, I put you on mute. You can unmute yourself real quick, brother.
Yes, sir.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Past and hey, bro. To me, this sound like the single on the track, bro. This gay. I don't want to say it, but it was crazy that you just brought him up. It really did give Drake vibes in it, but not in a bad way, but in a way that like I like this type of music, right? Because
Yep.
you was able to give us like not necessarily. He has a few songs out, but one that jumps into my brain right now is Marvin's Room.
Yeah, that you're thinking of. Look what you done. I'll take care.
There
That's
it
what
is.
that's what this mirrors. Yeah, I know. Believe me, because it's crazy. Because when I was going through beat search, and one day maybe I wrote this song about somewhere
What up,
between
Jennifer?
a year or 2 years ago. It was either at the end of 2023 or it was summer 2023 or it was 2024. But I'm leaning more likely through like summer of 2023 when I
Mm-hmm.
wrote this song. Is just that I've done, different versions of it. This just happened to be my most, what I'm saying, complete one. The one I was like, yeah, I want to go with this one because this is the most, direct one that talks to everybody. This is the one
Absolutely.
where it's just like, when I'm talking to everybody, I'm sitting down with people. It's like we all in a circle or something. For example, you know that song by Eminem, When I'm Gone, where he's standing behind the podium and he's talking to everybody.
Yes, sir.
That's what this song was for me, except we were all sitting down and we were smoking or we were drinking. We were doing what the hell, whatever we were doing, but it's just like, damn, like we all listening, like, damn, this shit crazy, bro.
Such good vibes, though, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Jennifer in the building. What's good, bestie? I see you, girl.
yeah,
We're sitting down with Poppy Dizzy, man. We were just talking through past and present.
yes,
Off the
sir.
new album, Too Late, Too Little, Too Late. It is available on all platforms. Type in Poppy Dizzy, man. It's POPPIDIZZY. Make sure you go follow him on the platforms. Make sure you rock with him. Listen to the music. Listen to the previous work that he's put out, man. You guys are going to also get into some really dope understanding of who this young man is, man. I'm excited. Bill said he's still here with us, man. He said it's 2 a.m.
Word.
over here in Belgium, bro. but you got him captivated, Poppy Dizzy, man. You got him
Bro,
captivated.
you know what's crazy? I heard a beat earlier that, I was rhyming and the word Belgium kind of, what I'm saying, came into my words. And I was like, huh, it sounds real time stampage. I would love to go to Belgium. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I ain't even gonna hold you. We
Yeah,
gotta get the passports together,
yeah,
fam.
yeah, I already got them.
Ah, he said, "Are we
Yeah,
ready?"
yeah, need to
We
do
got it. What
that.
is it? What's the main city, Bill, out in Belgium, or the main continent, country, whatever you guys call it, man? For some odd reason, Belfast stands in my head, but I'm completely wrong. But let us know what's the main what is it, tourist space to go to, Bill, so we can be touristy out in Belgium. You heard?
Yeah.
Um, so the album completed, we finished. You are now doing what you're doing as far as in the promotion goes. But you're one of those guys that keep in motion, man, and you always keep more tracks prepared and on its way. What does our future look like? I know we're still pushing Too Little Too Late for the next few months.
Mm,
So I know that is in the promise. I know that's what's on docket now,
mm.
but you always keep some in the chamber, bro. What kind of vibe can we expect from you going in the future now? Because I mean, this is a little dark.
But yeah, I already know because before I tell you what it holds, one of the songs on there, December 30th, actually holds a lot, and it actually speaks to, us men and especially our mental health. When I was in the studio finishing up my album, I out of nowhere, I said in the beginning that it's December 30th, 12:15. My grandfather had committed suicide at 1 o'clock a.m. on December 30th.
Oh wow.
Um, he had, he had, you know, he had went there,
Yeah, yeah,
and it's one of the things that's just like, for men, we don't really speak out, on things like that, and it's
yeah.
real
That's
because
true.
his birthday was on the 21st. He'd have turned 25, but the fact that he committed suicide, it's a testament and to, how important it is for us men to really get our mental health right. Like it really speaks to it. And it's like that song on there just, it's why I call it December 30th because, unironically, 45 minutes after I finished the song, again, committed suicide. So it's like,
Mm,
that's one of them. That's why this album is a little like you said, it's dark.
mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm.
Outside of that, going forward to the future, the sound is I'm always gonna have my soul. You know what I'm saying? The soul is all one thing about me. I'm never gonna lose my soul.
Never gonna take that away,
Yeah,
Vibes.
never gonna take away. You know what I'm saying? My soul, but it does, the way I'm feeling, and it's crazy because after I finished the album, I stopped writing, but I've just been listening to beats. But life has been happening ever since I dropped, and I just dropped last month. So it's like, see, when I dropped my first album, this happened, and I end up writing two more projects, what I'm saying, and putting out two more projects that year. But I ain't gonna do that this go around. The sound of this one is going to, this one was a hint at it, what this dark sound's gonna sound like, but it only gets, darker. It's just like I don't run out of, things to talk about. There's a lot to, know about me, learn and things of all that. And I got wisdom and knowledge to
Right.
kick, what I'm saying? I got that to kick for years upon years upon years. And it's with me, what I love about me is that I'm 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 about to be 30, but I'm still tapped in with both generations, the younger generation
Mm-hmm.
and my generation, the younger generation, they already, the younger generation around here, for example, how my, little youngins are, I'm everybody's, big bro, or
Oh, the
he's
art.
he's a OG out here. It's
That
one of the
part.
things, just like not a OG in the sense of everybody, he's feared by many. It's not about fear. It's the
Right.
fact that he was willing to, he survived out here, what we are going through and what we have been through. He was telling us back then at
Yeah.
our age to not do that. And he wasn't doing it at our age, but he used to do it. So it's just yeah, like you got some wise, you're a wise, person. You're an OG. You're young, but you're an OG. Like you got so much, wise knowledge. And, I soaked that up from my elders. A lot of people don't respect their elders. And listen, respect, you gotta give respect to get respect. I always roll like that, but with me, I learned a lot, by being quiet. You can't learn
Mm-hmm.
a lot by running your mouth. If people are trying to teach you something and you always got a defensive comeback, you got to get defensive, shut up and listen to what they're saying to you, because they're telling you something because they care. I don't see anybody else out here telling you something because, if anything, they're telling you to crash out. This person is telling you not to crash out and you get mad at them, but then you're the same type of person that says, oh, well, nobody wants to help me. No, there were people that would try to help you. You just didn't take heed to them.
You
You
didn't
didn't want
take
to
heed
listen
to
to
the
them,
facts.
So just know I have a more darker, what I'm saying, sound, a darker edge to me, but I don't think it's gonna be on some, I'm gonna get real,
Right, right,
real
right, right,
dark,
right.
dark, dark. No, there's a lot of light through this darkness. It's just like you said, this is the hint at a new chapter,
Yes, sir.
you know. So it is most definitely a new chapter, it's a new season. Of course, the end of the year, there's a video out right now. I'm gonna make another video that's gonna come out between, today is what, March the 20, it's March 27th. Okay, March 27th. So around May, June, and July, I'm
Yeah.
gonna put out another video.
Oh, perfect. There's
And
more to the marketing that we was talking about. Lanice,
yeah,
what's good? We got Mike Outlaw in the building with us too as well. Mike Outlaw, appreciate you pulling up, my friend. The owner of two independent record labels that he's helping, get off the, not necessarily get off the ground, but he's doing this thing with. So I appreciate you pulling up and being in the building with us, Mike. Right now we're sitting down with Poppy Dizzy, independent artist out of DC area. Doing this
yeah,
thing, we're talking through his brand new project called Too Little Too Late. We've been listening to a few tracks. We will be listening to or viewing the video that just dropped here not too long ago. I think he said he dropped a couple days ago.
hmm
So we're gonna be watching that here in a moment. But also, if you guys got any questions in the chat, man, go ahead and drop them for your boy Poppy Dizzy, man, and we'll definitely talk through it. But we will be bringing this one to an end. I'm excited to be here, man, and have this conversation again. Poppy got some good insight, some wonderful information, and I hope you
yeah.
guys been taking a listen to that. Let's go ahead and pay a bill or two. And we'll be right back, man, here on CTV Radio. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Yo, what up, though? This Biggie.
Host of CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station
Here on TikTok.
Check your systems are offline.
Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Come catch this vibe with your boy. We about to get it in, you heard?
What up, though?
Welcome to R&B Reset.
Welcome to R&B Reset.
Where we use R&B music to reset our vibe,
Our energy to go into the new week, fully rejuvenated.
ready to attack the week and be our absolute best.
So come kick it and hang out.
While we come catch this vibe, you heard?
Don't get it twisted.
Everybody listen all over the world.
All your favorite music is right here.
And ladies and gentlemen,
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ari Moon, and you're chilling with Biggie on CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Come catch this vibe. You heard?
All right, man. We got a couple in the building. Mina, what's good? My niece is in the building. Appreciate you pulling up, Mina, man. We in the middle of an interview. I thank you for pulling up, girl. And then we got Lady Phoenix in the building as well. She said, what's good, brother? I see you with the Southern Blade. I see you with us. Appreciate you pulling up, dope DJ in the building. To all my DJs, if you're rocking with us, man, we got a dope independent artist that we're speaking to right now. His name is Poppy Dizzy. This is live on several different platforms. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, and TikTok. This all will be available on YouTube. So make sure you guys are following us over there on YouTube at CTVRadio LLC. Again, that's CTVRadio LLC. You'll be able to see all of this interview back. And then tap in with us. You heard? It's all love, man. We're doing some dope stuff over here. Now, I got an interview later today. We'll be sitting down with another gentleman and talking to him. Now, what's so dope about that one is that he has a speech impediment, man. He has a stuttering impediment. So when he normally talks, he stutters. However, when he raps, it don't show up at all. So we'll be sitting down with a young man talking to them. If you guys want to be around for that one, I highly appreciate it. And I think you should, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk through like how tons of stuff, man. I got tons of questions for that. But right now we're with Poppy Dizzy. Brand new album that's out right now called Too Little Too Late. Basically, this album is his documentary, right? It's kind of talking through some of the things that has happened to him in the last few years. And it's his chapter closing for the most part, man. And when listening to this album, again, it's very soul driven. A lot of great soul samples. If you're into that, you're going to love this piece of work. One thing that I like, though, from a classic album standpoint, because, like, Nas has some really good albums that I really love. I Am, all of those ones that, you know, when he first came out, huge. Jay-Z was another one that I loved. But having kind of like these short skits on the intro and outro of these songs, it gave that nostalgia. And that's what I loved a lot about this album. When I was listening to it, it gave really nostalgic vibes to it back into that early 90s, not even early, late 90s, 2000s of hip hop, especially East Coast hip hop. So please go take a listen to it, man. I love what you did with this one, brother. All right, we got the video pulled up, man. We about to listen to this one here is called Keep It P, which is the very first. It is the very first song on the album. Once we get done with it, man, we're going to talk through exactly what made you put it together, why is it what it is, and then that's how we're going to close out the show, man. I'm excited to play this video for y'all, so let's get into it.
What up, though? This is your boy Deano, and you're chilling with Biggie on CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Savings you just can't beat.
We don't care about your savings like that, sir. Man, they making us watch them commercials. That's crazy.
You know I'm drinking clear. Every time I drink clear, I ain't thinking clear. And if it's brown, you already know how I'm about to get down. I'm just asking why they don't never keep it P. That's all it is.
Oh my gosh, was that rain? That was definitely rain.
Yeah.
You like gravel?
Well, cheese, at least keep it G. I'm keeping it P, not aiming to please. I got a release, I'm about to unleash. Who taming this beast? My bro got a plea, my other got peas. I'm smacking some fees, I'm paying some calls, I'm paying some bills. Don't look at the cost, I'm risking it all and I'll take it too far. Fuck what you about it, man, fuck what you saying. I slid in your lane again, now I'm so arrogant. So un-American, part of my heritage, building inheritance. Kids got inheritance, lobster, asparagus, crimes ain't no evidence. Test my intelligence, I make fools relevant. I'm such a settlement, I could be generous, I could be menacing. I don't play innocent, right? wild ass feelings, got some evil ass words they don't really want to say. They gon' do it in disguise in the form of a favor where they want to get high. Know it all too well, it always lies in the eyes. Shouldn't come in as surprise. They be linking with the ops, maybe snitching to the cops. They won't tell it for the top. But a bitch give him top, she gon' use him from the drop. What he wearing? His description, get somebody head rock. T got life, few statements from the wife, though the shit wasn't right. My nigga took a real life. Took one's life, two wrongs ain't right, but the boy in the sky shit, that's real life. Hit him with the facts, they ain't trying to hear that. Click first at him, he was bound to clap back. Hole in his hat, straight froze, it's a rap. Score still up, boy, still ain't hit back.
Delonte, this is your favorite granddad, man. Give me a holler, man. I got somebody to holler at, man. They like to rap too, man. I love the rap, man. I know you get ready to get big time, man. Man, so give me a call.
Keeping it P, I don't blink when I squeeze. Always say what I think, niggas know what I mean. Always been about the green, eat my chicken and beans, eat the peach while she cream. Where's them niggas who really rapping, snapping, preaching more besides drugs and trapping? We know your little hitter itching for the action, niggas coochie, that boy scared of scrapping. Being me or die, niggas know the vibes. We ain't lying like them other guys. Fuck the other side, niggas pick the side. We all solid over this side. End of me, so many niggas tried, but they hide now when the gang slide. Just text Gotti, told me aim high, just keep calm with the same mind. Honored to humble you niggas and humble some women. I've been trying to warn you, alert was to come. I hope it was fun, your good little run. I've been number one. You sliding in six, we sliding with sticks. All of that talking till niggas got flipped. All of that talking with hoes in your whipping. Them bitches that's talking can eat on my dick. Promise you, this ain't the life that you want. You niggas my sons, them singles was buns. Fake woke niggas ain't one of them ones. Look who they become, these guys are some bums. Chris had a drum till niggas ran down. 4 shots in on one punctured his lung. Lot of young niggas die young on the corners of jails or with 12 on they tail. Look what happened to Real.
Man, y'all got it there first, man. Sheesh. Shout out to Poppy Dizzy, brother. That was yeah, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Poppy Dizzy, man. That's the guy right here, man. That's my man's. That's my man's in there. Poppy, talk to us, brother.
Man, it's just, it's like you said, man. That's still, always know I got some shit loaded up. I'll never stop working. So how this video ends is going to be the start of another one. But I promise you, the vibes on it is going to be so crazy. If you thought, if you thought with this album you got, like, for example, a song, for example, like let's say December 30th or Revival, et cetera, et cetera. If you thought that I could get, what I'm saying, real deep and real getting real in that pain rap bag, just wait until you hear this next jump. What's crazy about it is people will be like, I don't recall this being on there. I'll be like, that's because it's not. It's one of the ones that I ain't put on for a reason. I got some shit loaded. Listen, I got some shit loaded
Crooks was
up.
good.
The next sound that what I'm saying, go with and do is gonna be so crazy. I can say, this album is my, what I'm saying, to me it's an important body of work for me,
Absolutely.
So, I know how my first album was, Introduction. Second album, I gotta double that shit up, make it my strong body of work, a magnum opus. But my next one, oh, that's gonna be one of my most inspiring.
Yeah.
Thing
Getting
to
your
jump
real
to
bag.
today.
Facts.
Yeah, of course, of course. So just know all year everybody's gonna be hearing from me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, man. You guys got it first, man. This is my guy, Poppy Dizzy. We sat down with him this whole hour, conversed about the new album that's out right now, guys. Right now. Not right now, but right now. It is called Too Little, Too Late on all platforms. 12 tracks. We're looking at anywhere between roughly 36 minutes. But again, the best part about it, dude, is if you guys are into that soulful sound, hip hop, almost boom bap, you are going to love this project, man. So make sure you guys go tap in. Poppy Dizzy on all platforms as POPPIDIZZY on all platforms. Poppy, man, let them know where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, they can find me. All you literally gotta do is type in Poppy Dizzy. Hell, you can go on Google and
That
type up
part.
Poppy Dizzy, and you'll find anything about me. You know,
He
you
say,
on Apple,
Google your
Spotify.
boy.
Yeah, Poppy Dizzy. You know you gonna find me. Believe me, I'm not hard to find.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. Well, brother, that's our time, man. I appreciate you again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close out, let them know what we got coming up next, and then we'll just chit chat for a real quick second. So stick around for like a hot moment for me. All right.
All right, that's about.
Yeah. Dude, man, what an interview, guys. Guys, I'm telling y'all, if y'all missed it, y'all can definitely go get it. Go make sure you follow us over on the red button. I'm gonna say it that way. Maybe that'll help my algorithm. Go find us over there on the red button, man, and that's CTV Radio LLC. Really easy, man. Put the @ symbol, CTV Radio LLC. You'll be able to look back on this one here, catch some dope vibes, catch the video, a couple dope songs, and then just the overall meaning of what this album means to Poppy Dizzy. Again, go follow him on all platforms as POPPIDIZZY. The man said Google him. Don't wait on me to tell you. Go Google him. I mean, then you'll be able to find it. You heard? Again, we have another interview coming up later tonight with Big Nate. Again, Big Nate is a impaired artist, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say disabled, but I'll let him describe exactly who and what he is. But what he is he has a speech impediment, man. He stutters, but when he raps, you don't even know it. So we'll be talking to him within the next hour. And then after that, we'll be going live again to do some reviews. I see some people like Crooks and a few other that are submitting their song, and they say, man, give me a review. So I will let you guys know, going from here, starting from my last show, we are no longer doing free submissions. I want you to know early that is the case right now, right? The reason because is our work is to always get you guys on FM and digital radio. It's not just to really listen to your music right then and there, but it's to get you prepped and ready for FM and digital radio. And all that comes at a cost, man. I can't put you on FM for the free ski. That's insane, bro. Where they do that at? I don't think nobody do that right now. You know what I'm saying? But what I am going to do is I'll have certain nights that we do utilize free evenings. That way it can help out to the people that are in a little bit of a bind, but to the ones that can really afford it and really are looking to move your platform to the next level, that is what we are here for. You got to invest in yourself 100%. So appreciate y'all. We got Big Nate coming up in about 40 minutes. Come back, man. Go get a drink of water, grab something to eat, and you'll be back with us here on CTV Radio. Know that we get it in over here. It's a Vibelation, chapter 3, verse 13. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Oh, yeah! It's CTV Radio, live in the mix with Biggie.